What's going on, guys? Eevee Rider here, bringing you a new series. Well, kind of a new series. We're bringing you Wi-Fi Wednesdays. We are going to be bringing you one or maybe two battles every week. It's going to be post-commentary. Just going to tell you basically what's going on in my mind. I'm hoping you guys can learn something off this. Is the main reason why I'm doing this. Hopefully I can entertain as well, but I want you guys to learn just how to battle, what to be thinking going on in this. Hopefully I can keep up with this series. We're going to be doing this one or two battles every week, maybe even more if it gets even better. Anyway, I'm going to start looking at my team here. I'm bringing a Goodra, Mega Manectric, Sylveon, Trevenant, Weavile, and an Arcanine. He is packing the Mega Sableye, Heatran, Ferrothorn, Alakazam, Milotic, and Diggersby. Now look at this, and my first thought is, oh my god, Mega Sableye, I hate this thing. I go on tilt when I see a Mega Sableye. I'm not even kidding. I really do. But I figure with my Sylveon around, I can get around that. Or if I can just keep my Arcanine alive long enough, just kind of get some chip damage off on it. That was the biggest threat that I've seen. That Heatran, once the Heatran is down, as Heatran and Diggersby are down, my Mega Manectric can kind of go to town as well. That was what I was trying to set up for. Now let's see if I can, accomplish what I was thinking. Going into this, we're going to go ahead and get started. My friend Dan on the other side, shout out to Dan, holla! He's going to start off with Diggersby. Great lead here on Diggersby is, it's not the best speed. He's going to lead off with U-turn here. I should not have stayed in. This is my first mistake. First mistake here. This tells me that he has either Choice Scarf or Choice Bandit or something. I don't know. But I was just going for a solid neutral play here. If I'd had something better than Dragon Pulse, I don't know. It just wasn't, honestly, it wasn't even a really good play. I should have switched out to my Trevenant. But, whatever. He was still switched into his Heatran. So I'm going to switch out into this. My Solus, my Arcanine here, one of my favorite Pokemon. He predicts this so well and goes for an Earth Power. I live that somehow. I don't even know. That was a really good prediction in his part. I'm just going to go for the close combat, hoping for max damage roll, which it is, but it's not enough to take it out. Fortunately, another Earth Power is going to finish me off. But he goes for the Heat Wave, which is a little bit better choice in case I wanted to bring in, well, actually, anyway, moving on. I'm going to bring out my Weavile here. Now, the reason is I have low kick. I also check that I outspeed. No matter what I go, as long as it hits, it takes it out. So, well, not an Ice Shard, but still, 3 of my moves will take it out. But I'm not going to risk that. I probably should have gone for a knockoff there, because it would have been a little bit better. I know he's going to go out into the Mega Sableye. After that, predicting the low kick, thinking I'm choiced or something. I got the Goodra safe middle ground play. I'm going to get out into my Sylveon after that. I'm going to double out just because I know he's not going to be able to do anything. I figured he wanted to go for something or another. But he has the Sucker Punch, which threw me off guard. But it's great play on my part. He's going to go out to the Ferrothorn. I honestly probably could have predicted this and gone out to my Mega Manectric here. Because it would have just wrecked this thing. He gets up his rocks here, which really hurt me. Sometimes I just forget hazards exist. I do. I'm gonna go for that. I knew that he still had this thing around. He was gonna try and bait the flamethrower. I knew that. So I go for the solid ground. Dragon Pulse, just simple being. He's gonna go for the Protect here. I don't know why, but I decided to go for Thunderbolt instead of just not revealing that I have that as a move. Don't reveal your hand unless you have to, guys. Just simple as that. Dragon Pulse is going to take this thing out, which is one of my walls that I need out of the way, just taken care of. Alakazam, I knew this. I could just take a Dazzling Gleam from this. Nothing. Eat it up. Far off, just stab Dragon Pulse. It's going to be hilariously, even with Alakazam's decent special defense, it's going to hurt because it's so frail. It's going to go for a Psychic. It's going to hurt a little bit more. I'm just going to go for another Dragon Pulse and that crit to finish it off. That it really didn't need to be a crit. The reason why I kept my Goodra in is I thought my Goodra was as good as dead at this point. But it seemed like right now I'm not going to... I see it's a lot. It can still be used. Get it out of here. I know he wants to go for another U-turn. This thing is going to be a problem. I hate Diggersby so much. Everyone thinks, Diggersby though? No, get out. I'm done with you. Anyway, I got the Harvest Citrus Berry set running on my Trevenant here. So I'm going to go for the, here he pops out a coil, which completely threw me off guard. Shout out to Dan, just props on that. Hello? I'm going to go for a Leech Seed here. Figure it was a solid middle ground play if he swapped out into anything except for the Ferrothorn, which hopefully I'll get. And then he comes with the Blizzard, and that just wipes me out. I knew I could take an Ice Beam, but that Blizzard, I didn't even know what to think about that at the time, guys. I'm going to go out into Taylor. He's going to go for a Hydro Pump here. I'm going to eat that up fairly well. Just Moonblast it, because I knew I was going to live a hit. I was just kind of hoping for some major damage, but Milotic is bulky as all get out. Thankfully Leftovers and Leech Seed are going to save me here, going to get my HP back up to a lot higher than it really should have. He's going to go at the Ferrothorn. I don't know why I didn't just double out, or just get out of there. I wasn't thinking. You gotta make sure you stay on your toes, guys. That is rule number one when you play, you gotta be thinking 2 moves ahead. That's rule number 1. I'm just making up these as we go. Anyway, here I'm predicting him. I was predicting him to go for a Gyro Ball. Manectric, since it's not Mega, is going to take reduced damage, especially since it is resisted. It's still resisted, because Electric resists Steel. So I'm going to go back out into a Sableye. See, here I was kind of hoping he would have stayed in. Forgetting Mega Manectric gets Overheat or Flamethrower, but he doesn't. Intimidate goes off. Today I learned that Magic Bounce doesn't reflect Intimidate. Gonna go for the Flamethrower. It doesn't really do enough. It does barely enough to counteract the Leech Seed. I gotta get out of here because he wants to go for a Sucker Punch. I'm not staying in for that. Bring out my Weavile, which has resisted all his hits. He brings Will-O-Wisp, and I should have remembered that. See, here I was kind of hoping for a flinch. See, if I'd gotten the flinch here, I might have been able to take care of it the next turn. But I get hit with a Will-O-Wisp, and that just kind of spells the end for my Weavile. I've got to remember that this thing gets... This is kind of where I lose, or I kind of lost my focus on the game. I can still win this game. I'm still in this. I gotta kind of hope for a lot of flinches. He's going to go for a knockoff thing, and that's going to take me out. Honestly, probably should have gone for a Sucker Punch, but... Barton's going to let me live at 1. He's going to go for a Sucker Punch to knock me out. That's fine and dandy. I couldn't do anything the other way. Weavile, I'm sorry, your debut battle, my first battle with you, and you did nothing. Anyway, I know I bring in Taylor here, or I bring in my Sylveon here. He doesn't want to stay in on a Fairy type attack. I'm going to double out, predicting him to go out into his Ferrothorn, which by the gods he does. I don't know how I predicted that, but that's just what I was predicting. I'm going to go for a Flamethrower here. If I'd had any kind of chip damage on him at this point, I might have just OHKO'd him there. Yeah, chip damage is important, guys. Rocks are amazing. Rocks would have just taken him out. He's going to get Leech Seed back. Fortunately, the Leech Seed does keep him alive after the burn. I'm going for another Flamethrower just to take him out. I can't risk any kind of whatevers. I can't risk anything. It's done. Alright, he's going to bring out his Diggersby. I don't have anything to switch into this thing. Gudra's got to go down. It'll give me switch initiative. As much as I want to keep Gudra around for how bulky and amazingly powerful it is. Gudra, you did your job. I love you, but sorry, buddy. I'm going to go out into my Mega Manectric Arashi here, because I know he doesn't want to bring this in. Even if he brings in Diggersby here, Flamethrower was going to do a crazy amount. And then I'd be able to Flamethrower again, probably to knock him out. I gotta go for Thunderbolts here. Stab is just like, here I was really hoping for Paralysis, because if we got a Paralysis and got paralyzed, I wouldn't have to get the Will-O-Wisp, and I might stand a chance somewhere along the line. But the Sucker Punch, Will-O-Wisp combination just takes me out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go down to burn at the end of this turn, and we are left with a 1-1 matchup here. There's just nothing. Even if I was bold max defense, I could not live an Earthquake or return from this thing at the HP I am. He's going to go for Earthquake, telling me he's choice. He's just going to go for his hardest hitting move, which honestly should have been Return. But he's going to go for the Earthquake, and I went for the Moonblast, I hope. But I lost, but I had fun. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something most of all. But guys, I'll see you... I'll see you next week at least. But if you like this, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, all that stuff. Let me know what you want to see. Any Pokemon you want to see me use down below. Leave me set suggestions. I'll see if I can get something up. I do tend to breed most of my mons, so it might be a while before it comes around. But guys, I will see you next time.